One of the presets I've worked on for a really long time. I promised I was going to show tons of examples of how to use this in different scenarios. So here we go. Here's a collection of pictures I took on an engagement session about 2 months ago. Obviously, taking pictures of people has been a little slow since COVID, but hopefully things will pick up here pretty soon as it's safe. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's jump in it here. I already have this one selected. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one up in Photoshop. So just a little bit again, my pictures, if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, are 50 megabytes, 16-bit RAWs. I use a D850. So they could take a little while to process. Okay, so typically when you get these, and there's also instructions, I like to bring the vignette, just depending on the picture, a little bit back. Okay, I do a little bit of sharpening here. You can hold the Option key. Kind of see the mask around. And I want to mask out everything that's in the background and just keep things sharp in the foreground. So there we go. Just kind of my standard settings here. Let's see, 125. Not much noise reduction there. I feel like we can brighten him up just a tad bit. Okay. I also don't like to be, if you look at your regions here, you know, if you want your peak to kind of be just around here, not too bright. So the preset assumes the preset here assumes that you have your image in the center, and if it doesn't, then you kind of have to go manual. So I'll go ahead and good example to show what a manual one looks like. So here's what your preset will look like: LBP, clean preset base. And so here's the all-in-one. This one assumes in the middle. So we're going to do these right here. I'm going to skip the noise reduction because I don't think I need it for this picture. We're going to go ahead and just go through all the rest of them. So let's see what happens here. So just with the first one, as you can see, just a tremendous change right there. Now let's focus in on the couple right here. Press play. It tells me to use my elliptical tool. So what I'm going to do is, and you can hold space bar once you think you have it down, kind of move it around. There we go. Come back, press play, make a bigger selection. Go. And it looks a little too bright in there, so we'll have to make a few adjustments here. the ones with white will need to be lowered significantly. There we go. I think I like that. Let's do a little green color pop here. Right there, look at that already. And it really is all colors, I think. Nope, just green, I lied. That's why we have this one right here. Put that down a little bit. Different kind of style of vignette that I like to put on there. It's a little different method, but again brings it a little dark around the edges, kind of brings back that focus into them again. You might want to brush them out a little bit, just a little spot brush. Your flow can be just okay, here we go. So one thing you're going to notice is on the sharpening one, it actually changes the lighting just a bit, but you can see the details coming out right here, which I do not want as much as my subject here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to remove some from the tree. So it looks like I back focused a little bit here. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. So one last step here. Go ahead and get your curves layer. I want you to go to Image, Apply Image, Invert, click OK. Alright, there we go. Now what I want you to do is, this is how I brighten the image to where I like it. So I'm taking the highlights. As you can see, there's the reason we did this apply image is because I want to just focus on making the overall image brighter. So I'm focusing on the shadows and the blacks. So I'm bringing this in just a little bit there. I'm going to bring my midtones up just a little bit. I'm going to take my darks and bring it back in for that punchy contrast. Right there. Look at that. Maybe a little brighter here. go. One more free trick here. And my computer's really struggling. I have a lot of stuff running in the background here. Okay, so I'm going to do Command Control Shift E. Yeah, actually it was Command Option Shift E. And what that does is it merges every visible layer into a top layer. I do this to finish off just to kind of show. I'm going to put a little divider line in terms of a before and after picture. That's how I do my before and after pictures. Now, there's many different ways. There's templates out there. And let's do